Hello there everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time we left off, we were assumed dead, but came back to life. Now let's talk to Futaba one more time. It might not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit. Definitely. Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested, pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized that what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
Damn.
I do. Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sainijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav activated, as in the hallway where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be set to phone inside the palace, so I had to program the message in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming in at the exact moment in time. That part was kind of last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it all set up. I'm really on a roll here. Want to hear some more? Yes, please. Let me see, another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough. Oh, I absolutely don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sainijima's cognitive Akechi. This part was really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to know all this?
Let's
Definitely. Go. Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sainijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive Akira. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sainijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we had lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, and then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening and to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sai to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit, so we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Time Up, though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end. Thankfully, Sainijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use knuckles as her weapon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is appreciate what everyone else did. All sorts of stuff happened. Phew, I can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry, but just focus on resting. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done, Akira. Hey, Morgana. Cat.
Well...
That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you at the time. What do you mean? Akechi meant the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you in there, but we should make use of it. And if nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Let's go downstairs. Fine, but I want to make coffee.
See it.
I need to make coffee. Everybody out of my room.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Let me just pull a few Z's. Beautiful, beautiful Z's of the world. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. Hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician here. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him, like, he can fix whatever problems we have. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track, especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. I am, thanks. You're alive? The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I'm so confused, but as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school, just take care of yourself.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear you're like monkeys in the zoo, hmm? Oh yeah. I received word from Crusoe's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back home to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. Some crazy stuff is going on with the Phantom Thieves. Are you okay? No worries. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so you must be scheming something, right? Gotta prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm busy, so I'll talk to you later. Okay? You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to show up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of a keyword once the chef's curry has you energized. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. If it's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there's still tons of victims that are in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, shouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going, I'd like Akira to join too, but we'll be okay. Won't somebody spot him there? Or will that be we'll probably figure out a keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Akira join us then. Remember, though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay? Well, let's meet in front of the diet building and force that palace open.
Well then.
Alright, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? Yeah, give me a second. I need to take my glasses off, mess up my hair, get into clothes that I don't...
What is it?
You going out? That's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Sheesh, the stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
That's actually not that bad of a guess.
What about a mansion?
Yeah,
Since he's
no,
going to
that's kind of
subjugate
bad.
everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena,
No.
like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
But Ryuji, you're actually thinking somewhat smartly.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research
Prison.
on him last night.
I
but
think it's
couldn't
gonna be
get a
prison.
grasp on the type of man he is.
That
Maybe
man over
I should
there
get
is
a
probably
guess.
a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off.
Yeah.
So let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
Yeah, you probably should. Because I have a few guesses of my own, which I wasn't allowed to
The
guess.
criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Tried looking to Shido's interviews up online. They all sound fake. Checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he is split off from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. The UFP. Shido's cabinet minister for real? He was specially appointed to this position, that's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's
In order
words.
to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
I kind of feel the same way from Taba. Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of any normal politician. Let's see what's so great about him. I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects his citizens, well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? We'll just need to shed light on who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she can be of help as well. That would be great. Okay, I'll tell her that. Okay, we'll figure out the keywords tomorrow for sure. Maybe I should change my clothes into something more inconspicuous. What's with all the love of Shido? No one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Yeah, it creeps me out too. Let's talk to Morgana.
Okay.
It's time we show Shido who the boss is and snap the public out of the trance. The trance they're in. Yep, now I can only go to sleep. Okay. Let's go to sleep then. That should put an end to the case. It's like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Master Shido or Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Wee. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. Everything's okay. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, we'll be at the clinic if you need any medicines. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. So it's time for a meeting. I wonder if everybody has figured out the keyword. Maybe Sojiro, who worked with him, could figure out the keyword.
Last one. Diamond
Last
mine.
one?
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
It really isn't.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Yeah.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Yep.
Stupid composed face.
Don't you just want to beat it up, Futaba?
Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy led to hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just
Because
on
that's
TV
how the
or
world
online.
works, sadly.
Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
And that's annoying
On the
you,
other
and I can
hand,
tell, and I
no one's
love you
hoping
for
for a
that.
comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom
Well,
Thieves
what
are
did you
evil.
expect?
Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi
Yeah.
aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were
Yes,
there any
yes, it is.
instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
But we
didn't know
quickly
anything
figured
about her,
those
so
out.
all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way
Doesn't
high
mean
school
it
students
just
can get an
means it's
appointment with him either.
improbable, not impossible.
Well, we do have an
Are
adult
we
with
good?
us.
We have 2.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well,
We were
this is a
looking at. I
problem.
was looking for at Sojiro since he did work with him.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongenjaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That
I
voice.
apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did!
I'm gonna bust him up. Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Or unlucky.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the
Hey,
station.
Ryuji ran off towards the station.
This way. Hurry!
Yeah.
By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Memories. We'll stand out too much if we all go together. Please investigate on your own, Akira. So the one behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out, Akira. I'll just wait here and bide my time. Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scoundrels and criminals have taken a strong foothold in society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Is that guy Shido? That's right, he's admirable and man. Even more than Dad? Well, yeah, I'd say so. Oh, Shido is a wonderful person. Shido's that Shido? He's here! Where? Where is he? Well, this is amazing. Go check it out. Yo, what's up, old man? Did you want to listen in? I see Shido-san sometimes when I'm walking around town. I gotta shake his hand. His smile really left a big impression on me. I've been hearing a lot about this Shido. I hope popularity isn't all that he's got to offer. You know what? This old man actually has something decent to say. Up. It's been forever since I walked this. It's been forever. It's been so long since I actually walked around this place.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Yeah.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell?
Too busy for
Ain't
the
he
people?
supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Hey, say that a little louder so that the public can hear.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The
Yeah.
same guy? For real? Seriously?
Yep.
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
A twisted one where I actually have motive enough to win. Is it just coincidence?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido
I
was
would
already
like
a
to know
politician
myself.
then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Fine, I agree with
Children are the
Ryuji.
future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
Yep.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts
No.
have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
We could just say it here. My velvet room is probably what his thing is. The guy behind everything turned out to be our archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist. You know what?
Well then.
I'm not done yet. I'll help you out. Let's get some payback on Shido. Oh yeah, those clothes, you'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniform. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Maybe I should change my hair. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. Will totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. Day 24. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. Thanks, Mayosha Shido. It is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? Can't have. We have to do something. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Don't worry. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. We have such great friends. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goals? No problems here. So are you okay? That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help my comrade. Feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? You have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. Maybe we take off our glasses, maybe put in some contacts, and boom, we're an entirely different person with the same face.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Is it a ship?
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Did anything change? We weren't right in. The security guard seemed to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. It seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace. This time the Diet Building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate wasn't open earlier.
Wait!
Wait, look, Mono appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out. Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
We're on a ship.
The hell?
Huh?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
Yeah.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well, yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward. My father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful.
I kinda
This will be
can.
completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
No?
Fight
I
me.
think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Exactly.
Wait.
I guess our clothes aren't changing. I guess we don't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Akira have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. This music. This scenery is awesome too.
Let's do it.
But I think we're going to end off today's episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Fare thee well.